Hello everyone, my name is Teddy Bear and welcome back to another Splatoon 2 video. Today we're covering up two charges between their ranges called the Bamboozler and the Goo Tuber. Because if you look at the range stat, this is the Bamboozler and this is the Goo Tubers. You can see they're mostly the same range, but Teddy Bear, if they have the same range, why are you making a video on it? Well, I will show you in the testing room. Okay, this is a really quick and short comparison. I'm doing this on stick controls mode, or stick controls, whether you like to call it or not. I mean, I said mode because, without stick controls, you have to move the controller barrel, and you have much more better aiming. And I'm not really good with stick controls in this game. I'm better in Minecraft with aiming than this game, because, well, yeah, it's different. They're both completely different from each other. But I'm not talking about what games have better accuracy, but it doesn't matter. So here, when I charge, the Goo Tuber would hit the target, you see? Can hit. But if I go over to the Bamboozler, which should have the same range, but look. See? I can't even reach. What the hell? I can't even reach. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's weird how the Goo Tuber has more range than the Bamboozler. I think in one of the patch notes, they probably made the Goo Tuber's range a little bit more symmetrical to the Bamboozler's, or pretty much the same, I should say. I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably because I'm making another YouTube video and I haven't done it in a while, since May, so I'm a bit rusty, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, the Goo Tuber is supposed to have the same range as the Bamboozler. Let me show you the stats again. So here's the range stat on the Bamboozler. If you look at the stat where it says range next to it, and then you look at so this is the Bamboozler, this is just the third variant. It's the same, pretty much. Variants do not change ranges at all. But when I switch over to the Goo Tuber, you can see the range stat hasn't really changed at all on the Goo Tuber. But if I'm doing a testing thing, Bamboozler can't reach the target, but if I go for the Goo Tuber, it can reach, but the Bamboozler can't. Like this. Look, fully charged, it just charges really fast. Charge speed does not affect. It probably might be because the Bamboozler's charge is different compared to the other charges. Because the Goo Tuber's charge is like the same as like other charges where one shot, knock out, pretty much. Bamboozler is kind of knockout, but you just need to shot at least one more, then it's knock out. But there's a weird catch. So you see here, I was in the exact same spot, but just moving left just to get another shot down. Here, the bigger one is the Goo Tuber, the thinner one is the Bamboozler. So the weird thing is, let me go over. The Bamboozler's painting range is longer than the Goo Tuber's, even though I just showed you guys that the Goo Tuber can reach the target, but the Bamboozler couldn't. Which is really weird. I don't know why Nintendo made this kind of decision, but, well, here you are then. I mean, Bamboozler is really good in competitive, and Goo Tuber is just one of the awkward weapons. And it's still fun to use. I mean, sometimes I have really good games, and sometimes I have really bad games. Obviously, you just need to learn a lot from the Goo Tuber. Bamboozler, you just have to spam charge a lot, and you just need to get to know each of the charges. Bamboozler is really good because it's got enough range, like the Goo Tubers, but charges way faster. And also, main power-up is really beneficial on both of them because main power-up gives the Goo Tuber more damage, and same with the Bamboozler. The Bamboozler would get a higher chance of getting a one-shot potential because the maximum amount of damage he can do is 99.9. So if the opponent walks on enemy ink, they get one shot by Bamboozler, so they don't have to do a tap shot afterwards, which is something where you can take out the target fast. Well, you try it out yourself, because I'm not showing it off. I'm not extending the video anymore after this. And the Goo Tuber, when you charge like at least almost 3/4, you don't have to do a full charge shot to actually take out the target in one shot. So with the Goo Tuber, you actually don't need to fully charge the weapon to try and do one shot. I mean, it was the case with the Ealer and the Splat Charge and stuffs in Splatoon 1, but it was more broken. The Goo Tuber has less range and less charge speed, but it's not as bad without it's not as bad with the feature. It's kind of weird how Nintendo added that feature in one of the older patch notes. But if you wear main power-up, like at least, I would say 1/3 of your build with one main and 3 subs of main power-up, I'll show it up on screen, you were able to do at least a 2/3, you can at least do like 2/3 of charging without doing like almost a 3/4 shot, because if you do 2/3, you're only going to do 90 damage. Obviously, if the opponent has been walking on enemy ink, then it will be more likely. But you can, if you put more main power up on, there's a higher chance of you getting closer to half charge sharp. 2/3 is more likely you should go for, and everything else should be more efficient and something that would help you while you're midlining with the Goo Tuber. Even though it's got the range of a heavy splatling, but the heavy splatling is a backline because of the kits. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the video. Just want to make it quick as possible. I was just analyzing through like what the Goo Tuber and Bamboozler do afterwards. Of course, that's kind of like filler, but this video is not going to be 10 minutes or 8 minutes since YouTube is changing up rules where if your video is like 8 minutes long, which we're getting close to, which I'm not one to aim for at all. This is just a short video for the Bamboozler and Goo Tuber. I'm trying to speak faster because I'm wasting time. They changed it where 8 minutes, so you don't have to aim for 10 minutes to get more ad revenue. You can have loads of ads, pretty much. If you're looking for money, just aim for a video that's 8 minutes long. Do not make 10 minutes long videos. Don't become morgues, actually. Just don't clickbait, please. Which is the main reason. And also don't greed. Get a real job. Don't use YouTube as a job. Use it as a hobby, which I'm trying to get into. And yeah, it's kind of hard because I can't think of any video ideas, though. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Anyways, if you guys like the video, then you can. You can always, don't have to like. If you disagree, you can dislike. It's there. It's free. And you guys can subscribe as well, but it's free as well. You don't have to. You can hate on me whenever you want. You can think I'm copying SML as usual, which I'm not actually, but okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. Anyways, see you guys all later. Bye.